time flies when you're cracking on, and I've just realised that I've passed a 2-year milestone with being alcohol free, and that feels like a good sign that the date has just abstracted into the calendar, and it's only just now as I've realised that we're in October, I'm like, oh, that was a few days ago. And that feels good to have that level of detachment, but then I kind of felt like, oh, this is still worth acknowledging. And I think milestones are important to, yeah, not necessary to share, but they can be an important way of sharing from the perspective of a personal achievement, but then it also creates opportunity for conversation, awareness raising, and signposting as well. Just because, you know, that stuff is helpful, and that with that there's a sense also that being invitational about that is really important as well. So it's not invitational as in, here's a thing, here's some information if this is resonating, or if something has landed in a way that has created impact on a personal level, or in relation to a loved one or someone that you care about that you think would benefit from signposting. So yeah, that's why I'm choosing to just acknowledge that and share that. And I think the only other thing to reflect on is, yeah, like looking with a retrospective lens from the place that I'm in now. There then is this kind of sense of, how was I able to do X, Y, Z, or how was I functioning with a schedule like this, or doing all these different things, with that in my life kind of running as something that was taking up space and time and energy and resource in a way that wasn't really beneficial. And yeah, so that's looking at it from a space now of having greater energy and capacity and resource to pour into other things. And yeah, that feels good. That feels like I'm always very careful about using the word productive, so that we're not basing everything on a kind of thing of achievement and doing, because being and presence is equally valid. But it is a really good feeling when you have the capacity to invest in projects that interest you, and yeah, to be of service to other people, to also be of service to yourself in terms of your own well-being. And yes, more time and resource dedicated towards that, so that you're filling up your own cup. And yeah, so the benefits that come with that, or that continue to evolve through that commitment and decision to not engage, feel, yeah, that feels affirming, and it feels like, yeah, this is the right direction or trajectory. And yeah, I'll drop some links below in this post, just, you know, in case anybody feels that that information has kind of sparked something for them, just so that it is there and that it's visible. And yeah, we're all on our own journeys, but yeah, you get to a certain kind of point on the trail. Yeah, you reach a milestone with something, and yeah, I'm always very, very happy to signpost and to explore conversations that are maybe a bit challenging or uncomfortable, because sometimes those conversations can be a game changer for somebody. So yeah, don't feel that you are isolated if you're in a kind of place where the impact of alcohol in your life is doing harm. You know, there's a vast range of support out there. It's just a case of making sure that you're going in a way that feels good to you and feels complementary to your process. So I will leave it there, and yeah, wishing everybody well.